Hey guys, want to bring you another YouTube video. So this is more, I guess, an update. There's a video that I made about the device I was getting tested on, and to see how my heart and my chest and pretty much everything going on. So let's start, I guess, a little bit of history and why and how we came to this um, point. So it started almost about a year ago. I was having left arm tingleness, lightheadedness. Um, what else was there? Chest pains every now and then, and really bad migraines and stuff like that. Kind of brushed it off. Thought I'm just getting older, even though I'm not even 40 yet. At the time, 37. So it's like kind of brushed it off, and especially with the healthcare here in Las Vegas, it's really hard to see someone. I would say if you have immediate needs or anything like that, or don't have a doctor and stuff like that, it's really hard to get uh, anyone or an appointment because the population has grown so big or fast, and it's really hard to have enough doctors or nurses out here, I would say, or even specialists. So that was one of the issues. And last year, if you've followed me with my channel and stuff like that, like I said, I do all types of different content, pretty much anything business, finance, family, stuff like that. But what happened was that we were going on our vacation, so it was either that or cancel or anything like that. And so obviously we paid everything for it. So we're like, no, it's a once in a lifetime and stuff like that. So, and if you want to see our Disney World cross country road trip, look for that in our travel playlist. But we went, everything was great. Then it started popping up, I would say, almost when I would say this year again, even more intense, I would say. When I transitioned to a new job, um, pretty much a lot of different changes going on. And trying to keep up with things and stuff like that with the business and stuff. So I would say that was about February or March. That's when I was like, oh, because I started fainting even more and having chest pains, lightheadedness, my left arm. I haven't had the left arm lately though, but that's when my wife thought I was having a stroke and stuff. But I didn't pass out or anything. Didn't have the droop face and what they talked about and speech impediment or having a hard time talking. So especially I have a high deductible to meet anyway. So it's like, well, unless I know for sure, and the medical system out here is not that great, I rather wait and stuff because I just don't know or didn't feel like it was urgent enough. But I did set up an appointment with my doctor, my primary doctor, about a month later. Started doing the blood work and everything, and this is where it is now August, and I've been having doctor's appointments since end of July till probably the beginning of September every Monday. So I gotta check because for sure they found one of the tests that they had to do where they scan my brain because like I said I was having a lot of pressure there. So for sure, they found that I have an intracranial hypertension uh, with an empty Sella. So I'm still trying to learn what that is. But what sucks is that the average age of people living, which I guess was the hardest thing because like I'm gonna be 39 this year, and it's like if the average age is true, some people said with what you have here could be like 46. But I mean, there's some people like I think they said the max was like 93 or something, and the youngest was like 12 or something with someone that has the hypercranial hypertension. So with an empty Sella. So that was hard for when I had to kind of finally break the news to my parents, my sister. My wife had a hard time with it, so um, I guess when my kids, or if I don't make it past 46, I guess at least my kids. This is like, I guess that's one great thing about YouTube is like it's a part of. I have had so many different videos and stuff like that, so at least my kids could look back on stuff like this. Um, that I tried to grow a YouTube channel, try to grow a business, worked really hard um, for my family and stuff. So that was the hard part. And like I said, I'm kind of glad I'm able to try to record this alone, um, because it is a vulnerable place to know that, well, statistically, you could be living until 46. You got 7 years at that point, um, or you gotta try beat the odds in that sense. But we're going to continue with the tests and stuff. Um, I don't know. I mean, it makes me feel good, I guess, to be able to share what's going on. Like I said, I know I have right now 469 subscribers. Some of them are family and friends, and they're probably going to see this the first time. So, yeah, only the very, very, very immediate knew that there's been issues and stuff like that, but not how serious it could be now. Especially going to so many doctor's appointments and stuff. I've been exhausted with restless nights of sleep, thinking what's going to happen with me or my wife or kids, if something did happen. But part of me, like I said, I'm at ease because, um, like I said, I have to believe in my faith in Jesus Christ and whatever He has planned for me. The other thing is, at least I prepared for situations like this because my wife and I have life insurance for each other if anything ever happened. Because my wife had a scare too, and so I guess with me, I mean, same thing now. Obviously, I'm the breadwinner for the family, but I'm pretty sure they'll be okay. Just trying to help and teach and have the loose ends. Try and give values and stuff like that to my kids as much as if anything did happen, they could remember that. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Getting all these tests. So far, one of I and that's the hard part. Like I don't know the name of the test, but I just know what they were. It was something with my scan for the heart to make sure there's no lack of blood flow or valves or anything, but that came clean, so that's good. I do have high triglycerides and cholesterol, but maybe change of diet. Really, probably need to start focusing. I also have to probably, from what I've researched and what my doctor said, like to help with that cranial pressure and hypertension, is to there's a correlation with your body mass index. So I'm considered overweight in that sense, even though I am taller on that side, but my weight is like not, it's the same as some of the athletes, but I don't have that athlete body or anything like shizzle and with muscles or six pack or anything. So it's like, well, I really need to get down what they said. A healthy BMI would be about 180. So I got right now 25 pounds to go, to be honest. So as fast as I could, healthy, to be able to do it a healthy way. So some of my tests today, and like I said, if this is probably something that people want to see or share, let me know, or I could see how many views and statistics and stuff like that. But I actually have to get my eyes checked to make sure I'm not going to go blind because of the pressure from the brain and stuff like that. And then also got another test today with, I guess, blood flow for my legs and stuff, because it looks like it swells every now and then too. So that's one of their concerns. So we're just trying to rule out everything to make sure what is causing everything to go wrong or what's going wrong. But for sure, I have the intracranial hypertension with an empty Sella. But so far, the heart looks good. So we're hoping everything else is going to look good. But yeah, I do appreciate if you did stick through the whole video. If not, I understand. But that's something, like I said, my biggest audience might be in the future. Could be for my kids. At least they could watch these videos if they want anytime. So hopefully you appreciate something like this, personal, what a creator wants to share and talk about one-on-one in that sense. But yeah, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, and together we could build better tomorrow and maybe help each other and go through whatever tough times most people are going through. But I do appreciate this. All right, thank you.